Good afternoon, folks. This afternoon's topic A is talking about live-in care. Now, live-in care is where they come to your home to live in with you and take care of you for personal care attendance. Okay, that's what live-in care is, when somebody's attendant lives with them. Okay, so we're gonna get into that for discussion A. Here we go. The piece frames long-term live-in care as a response to the subtle but meaningful changes adult children begin noticing in their parents. Small memory slips, slower movement, or shifts in daily functioning that make you pause and reassess what safe and supported means. Or should look like. It emphasizes that these changes aren't necessarily crises, but they do signal that it's time to think about long-term care options that preserve comfort, identity, and autonomy. Live-in care helps aging parents stay in the life they know while receiving the support they now need. Staying in familiar surroundings supports emotional stability. The article highlights that home is more than a physical space. It's memory, routine, and identity. This is why so many older adults want to remain where they are as they age. It explains that familiar spaces reduce stress and confusion. Knowing where things are brings calm. Favorite sports and routines anchor a person emotionally. When someone is moved to a new environment, that sense of ease can disappear quickly, sometimes overnight. The article also notes that this preference is widespread. About 75% of older adults over 50 want to age in place. Staying home isn't just comfort, it helps maintain emotional stability as other parts of life change. Live-in care helps families balance safety and independence. The text acknowledges the emotional tension adult children feel, wanting parents to be safe, comfortable, and still feel like themselves for as long as possible. Live-in care is presented as a way to support aging parents without uprooting them, provide help without stripping away independence, address needs early before things become urgent or crisis driven. This is framed as a thoughtful, proactive step, not a reaction to emergency. It, it preserves the life they're used to. The article stresses that long term care at home makes it easier to maintain the rhythms, habits, and identity that matter to older adults. It's about supporting them without taking away the life they're used to. This is the heart of the argument. Live in care allows aging parents to stay themselves. Based on the page content, the benefits of long term live in care highlighted in the article include emotional stability from staying in familiar surroundings, reduce stress compared to moving into a new environment, preservation of identity and routine, support that adapts to early signs of aging. A balance between safety and independence. Long term live in care means a trained caregiver moves into the home to provide round the clock support with daily activities, safety, and companionship so an older adult can remain in familiar surroundings rather than move to a facility. Below is a clear evidence based breakdown grounded in current long term care research and national aging guidance. What long term live in care is. Long term care refers to ongoing support for people who can no longer perform everyday activities independently due to aging, chronic illness, disability, or cognitive decline. This includes help with activities of daily living, or ADL, such as bathing, dressing, eating, toileting, and mobility, as well as supervision for cognitive impairment, like Alzheimer's disease. Live in care is one form of home based long term where a caregiver resides in the home and provides continuous assistance, safety monitoring, and household support. Home-based care is widely used because most older adults prefer to remain in their own homes as long as possible. What live-in caregivers typically do. A live-in caregiver usually provides personal care, bathing, dressing, grooming, toiletry, uh, continence supports, mobility, and fall prevention assistance. Medication reminders and coordination with family or medical providers. Meal preparation, hydration, support, and light housekeeping. Cognitive support for dementia, including supervision and routine building. Companionship and emotional support. Overnight presence for safety and reassurance. These services align with the broader definition of long-term care, which includes both medical and non-medical. To help someone live as independently and safely as possible. Why families choose live-in care. One, staying in familiar surroundings. Remaining at home preserves routines, reduces stress, and supports emotional stability, especially important to people with dementia. Balancing safety and independence. Live-in care provides continuous oversight without requiring a move to a facility. Personalized one-on-one support. Unlike facility care, live-in care offers individualized attention and flexible daily rhythms, delaying or preventing institutionalization. Home-based long-term care is often more cost-effective for states and preferred by families, which is why Medicaid increasingly supports home and community-based services. All right, guys, that's your A for today. I'll be back on after dinner for B. For now, Gator Wellness, take care, folks.